Here are some actionable tips you can take to start out in music photography. Over the years, I've been asked this question quite a lot. How do you get started in music photography, or how do you get your foot in the door? I've been hesitating about making this video because of the current state of the world, but now is the best time to learn the fundamentals and get connected with people, so when things do go back to normal, you're in a better position than everybody else. If you've never used a camera before, you obviously have to be able to use a camera to be a music photographer. Like, you couldn't be a race car driver without being able to drive. So there is a ridiculous amount of content online that is completely free and will teach you everything you need to know about how to use a camera without even physically having to have a camera in your hands. So you can do that today, kickstart your career and just get going. Like, stop waiting around, stop putting it off, do it now or after you finish watching this video, because, you know, help me out. When I was a teenager, I was in a band, and through that I met other bands and then made connections and then made more connections, and that's how I got my start in music photography, as I knew people through what I was already doing. But obviously, you don't need to be in a band or be a musician yourself to know other musicians. I'm pretty sure you know someone that does music. Or if you don't know someone that does music, you'll know someone that knows someone that does music. Reach out and offer your services. Even if you're an absolute beginner and you're a bit shit, that's how you stop being shit, is by actually doing it. I see a lot of people use the excuse of, oh, no, I don't know anyone, or none of my friends are interested in this sort of thing. And if you're watching this video, you're on the internet. And the best thing about the internet is you can search anyone and connect with anyone in the entire world. So find people local or close to where you live and get connected with them. If you want to work with pop punk bands, try find a pop punk band in your area. If you want to work with country artists, try find a country artist in your area. I try reach out to musicians and artists that aren't incredibly established. So maybe they don't have loads of followers, maybe they're at the start of their career as well, but it's good to kind of target those people and reach out to them, because they're more likely to say yes to someone starting out as well. Earlier on in my career, I never really knew how to reach out to people and never really knew what to say. So here's a bit of a template to give you an idea of what to say to someone if you're going to reach out to them. So the first thing you want to say is something relevant. So say something like, hey, you know, love the song you released recently, or maybe if you might know the person or know someone who knows that person, you could say, hey, I know this person, I know so-and-so, and that's a good connection. Just try break the ice. My name's Adam, I'm a photographer based in wherever you're based, obviously, and don't use my name, use your name. I'm looking to expand my portfolio and wanted to see if you'd be interested in me coming down to shoot some social media content for your band/personal pages when you next play a show or practice. Let me know if this is something you're interested in. I'm happy to do the first shoot for free, and you're welcome to use the images however you please. Thanks. Sign off with your name. Just reach out genuinely and offer your services to them. If you have already shot some stuff, include that as well so they can see what your work's like. Don't be fake and don't try be someone you're not. Just say, hi, this is who I am. I'm interested in doing this, want to expand my portfolio, and yeah. I used to get really caught up in going, oh, what happens if they think this, or what happens if they don't reply? It doesn't matter. If this is something you want to do, you have to be proactive and you have to make your own success with this. Maybe the first 5 people you reach out to don't reply, but maybe that 6th person starts your career. I am a firm believer that if you're starting out in anything, you should work for free to build your skill set. I mean, I even work for free now. If I want to get into a certain industry, or if I want to do a certain type of work, but I don't have that work in my portfolio, I'll do some free work because I think that is the best way to get into an industry and prove I can actually do something. So working for free can be beneficial, but if someone comes to you and asks, oh, can you work for free? I usually do not do that because they're probably going to be a terrible, terrible client. The other biggest benefit of working for free is if no money is being exchanged, there is less pressure on you to deliver something. So you have the freedom to try things out. You have the freedom to get a bit experimental and do other things or try new angles or whatever. It lets you have the freedom to do things you might not necessarily do if you were being paid for something, because you'd just be focused on, oh, I've got to deliver what I said I was going to deliver. So working for free can be beneficial, but there has to be a line, and the line has to be drawn when you've got a portfolio and say, yes, this is my work, I charge for my work. If you're interested in learning more about how you charge for work and more of the kind of business money side of it, let me know. I'm sure I could make a video about that if that's something you're interested in. So when you get your first opportunity, maybe it's one of the cold messages you sent out to someone you didn't know, or maybe it's a friend or a friend of a friend. You want to be the friendliest, nicest, and just easy to get along with person ever. I've met and I've also heard stories of photographers who do great work and who are really good at photography, but they have a massive ego or they're really awkward to work with and nobody wants to hire them and nobody wants to work with them. The best way to be recommended by other people and to be spoken about and have a good reputation is just be a good person and don't be a twat. You have to understand that if your goal is to tour with musicians, if that comes back, you spend a lot of time with the same people. You're in very close proximity, and if you're annoying or have an ego, people are not going to want to spend time with you, so you will not get work. So just be nice, be genuine, be friendly, and just get along with people and try make friends. So now you have this opportunity and you've got yourself into this situation. You want to try improve at your craft. You want to get better at photography and build your portfolio. So try new angles, get creative with ideas, just get experimental. And don't stick to just music photography. Take some portraits. If there's a cool wall or alleyway or staircase or something, try get some photos there as well. This puts you above the other photographers as you're delivering more. You're giving them a diverse set of images that is not just strictly usable for their music related stuff, but they can use it on their personal accounts as well, which it just puts you in a better position, and honestly, it will make them like you more. I feel like a mindset that a lot of people fall into is they have to be amazing at something straight away, and if you've lived on the planet at all, you realize that's not the case. You have to be shit for a bit, and that's the way it is. Like, you're never going to be able to pick up a camera and just be the best photographer in the world. It takes time, it takes energy, and it takes a lot of effort. So you're not going to be good today, you're not going to be good tomorrow, you're probably not going to be good for a long time. But if this is something you genuinely want to do, put the effort in and just begin the journey today. If you found any of this advice helpful, let me know in the comments, or maybe you have a piece of advice for someone starting out, let them know in the comments. I want to try build a community and help people while we're all stuck inside and we're not shooting music stuff. I have some Lightroom presets over on my website if you want to grab those. I've also got some other digital products that you might find useful. There'll be a link in the description if you want to check any of those out and grab them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.